What's up, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been over 2 weeks since I uploaded. I'm sorry about that. I just had a lot going on with prom, school, and just couldn't get a video out. But from now on, I'm going to try and get a video out every single Monday and every single Friday. So look forward to that. Today's video is going to be settings. I'm going to be showing you my opinion, the best settings on keyboard and mouse, and a couple controller settings here and there, and graphics settings and other settings like that. So let's get straight into it. Alright, starting off with display, you're going to want to have it, obviously, full screen. Resolution's up to you. Have VSync off. Frame rate, whatever your PC or console can handle. I recommend 240 or 200 unless you can do 360. But cap it. Don't ever run unlimited. Because this is what I get on unlimited. I get, I don't know, like it's just random. So I don't recommend that because it doesn't actually help your PC really. So stick with 240 is 200. Performance mode. Always do performance mode. It's better than DRX 11 and 12. There's not even a competition. Brightness, preferable, whatever you feel. Color line modes, again, whatever you feel. There are good ones out there. Go look at videos for those for like seeing in storm and stuff, but I don't really care about that because performance mode lets you see in storm just fine. 3D resolution, you're going to have that at 100. And this is all the settings you get while being on performance mode, just so you know. So if you have more, that means you're not on performance mode. You're on either DRX 11 or DRX 12. So you're going to want to have, this is all, you're going to want to have them all pretty low, but this is all kind of like, do you want it? View distance, you're gonna have medium or far. Don't take near because it's never that good. Textures, you're gonna want to have low. Auto download high definition resolution textures. Have it off. No, don't use that. Have both these off. Don't use those. Mesh is low, which it should. You can't change it in a match, but you're gonna want to have your meshes low. Show FPS on. Okay, over here. Obviously, your best server, your language and stuff. Toggle sprint on. Auto open doors, preferable if you want it on. I love it on. Because if you accidentally mess up an edit that's a door, you'll still go straight through it. Mantling effect, whatever, that's optional. Hold to swap pickaxe, that doesn't really matter. Toggle targeting. These are all kind of preference. Reset building choice. This doesn't matter. Disable pre-edit option. This is a big one. So, I obviously have it on. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you this real quick. So, if you go off, it apparently makes your edits smoother, which it does. It really does. But, this is the big problem. So, when most people are going for triple edits, they'll go like this. And sometimes this doesn't confirm. And if I can do it, now it won't do it. But sometimes this won't confirm. And during a triple edit, you'll edit the wall somehow through the pyramid, and you'll edit windows, and then your wall will look like this, or like this when you're trying to do stuff and you can't build, and you'll die. All right, so back to it. Turbo building on. Confirm edit on release. This is another one. So with confirm edit release on, it's basically like this. So I make the edit. I have to hold down my mouse button right now. I'm holding down my mouse button. As soon as I release, it does the edit. As soon as I release, does the edit. So if I want to do this and hold it to look and then look straight, I can't edit that. You gotta hold it like right here and then turn. Or this, you gotta do it like this, then turn. I've gotten so used to it, but it's better than having to do this, go over and then hit confirm, because it is for those situations. But if you're doing this, you gotta hit confirm for every single build. You see, I just did that pre-edit on accident. But yeah, that's preference if you want to use the pre-edit option and then edit on release. Those are two huge factors in your building. I recommend them off unless you're good at unless you're really good at not pre-editing your stuff on accident. Tips, that's actually supposed to be off for me. I don't know why that's on. Invert view off. Don't want that. These are extra game options. I mean, none of them are. NVIDIA highlights off. Don't have any of these on. Record replays. Okay, so for for like performance and stuff, and your frame rate, and your like input delay and stuff, you're gonna want to have record replays off. Okay, you can get them back on every once in a while, but like if you're playing arena and stuff or tournaments, you're gonna want to have this off. It is a huge thing. Record large team replays. Well, these don't really matter. I have it all off. Okay. These are 2 new settings on PC only. I'm pretty sure it's PC only. What is energy saving? You want both of these off. They are both big factors in your like performance. If you have them both on, it's really gonna kill your FPS and stuff. Okay, it's not a big notice, but having them off really just does help. Trust me. There's no point in having them on. HUD. This is all preference. All preference. This nothing to do with any of this at all. Touch motion again. All preference if you play any of this. The gyro settings and all that. This is all up to you. Keyboard and mouse settings. Okay, this is where we get into it. All right. I run a 9 on setting and targeting sensitivity and scope sensitivity 100%. Okay. 9 is a very good medium ground. You don't have to flick your mouse real hard, and you're not barely moving your mouse. It's pretty good in my opinion. Building sensitivity and editing sensitivity. I have a 150 and a 155. This is a pretty. It's not like crazy fast, but it's fast. It's like decent. I think this is probably some of the best sensitivity, but that's just my opinion, obviously. Go in, play around with it, take your time. You will find the best sensitivity for yourself out of just playing around. Don't have both these off. You don't want these. Game diagnostics. Okay, this is a big one. Keyboard movement, which is basically double movement. You used to have a third-party app you had to download on your PC, and you could not get this on console, as far as I know. But in my opinion, I run 65, 90, and 144. It's a pretty good. I'll show you what it does. So, it's not safe. You're going to want, basically, it's like, see how I'm running like this and can still build like this? If you don't have that on, you can't do that. Like, you cannot build like this and run sideways without that on. So, take that into consideration. I recommend using it. It actually helps with triple edits and certain edits because you can do this and go like this, and like look, you can come over right here and you can strafe over, and it gives you more time to make the edits. Believe it or not, that is actually, if you do triple edits like this, you can do them a lot faster, and double edits. Okay, and continuing on here, these settings, they don't matter. Like, don't worry about them. Controller settings. Okay, I don't know the best controller settings because when I played, I wasn't very good on controller. I was alright. Like, I could do some cool stuff, but like it was nothing crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you right now. I don't know the best controller settings. So if you're watching this video for controller settings, go watch another video because I physically don't know these. Like I don't. So we're gonna move on to sound. So obviously this is all preference. Have sound quality low. It doesn't actually change sound quality from low to high. It does nothing. Have 3D headphones on because now it actually works. It never used to work. But if guy is running to your right or left, you're going to hear it in the headphone in just this right ear. Or just the back of the right ear if he's back right to you. So it's very useful. Background audio, all sounds. This is where you pick where you want your audio to come from. I have Xbox headset. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really matter. More preference stuff. Licensed audio, blah, blah, blah. This is for streaming and videos and stuff. So you can have it on mute others, mute all. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Keybinds. This is all preference. All preference. Okay? You don't have to use any of my keybinds if you don't want. These are just what I think are the best. So I have all of the normals. I use left control as my sprint. And there's auto run. Just go over, click N real quick. X is my crouch, but I'll show you what I do with that here in a second. Obviously, all the normals. Reload is F. Harvesting tool. Do not bind your harvesting tool. You're going to want to go down to, where's it at? Right here. It's in this right here. Toggle harvesting tool. And then make whatever you want. Make it whatever you want here. I'll show you why here. So you're gonna come over. So if I'm pickaxing a wall, I have to click C to get off of it. Okay, but if I have it toggle pickaxe, I'll go to pickaxe the wall. I can click the button that pulls the pickaxe out, and it goes back to my first gun. It's just faster to switch. See, look, it's this mouse button for me. Okay, I just click it. You see how it's moving? That's how you want to do that. It's better in my opinion. Okay. Okay, back to this. I use Q, C, Z, 2, 4. This is all up to you. Again, this is very, very weird for how I use my stuff. Okay, so Q and C, they're just on the keyboard, obviously. Z is actually this mouse button right here. I'll leave the link to this mouse in the description below. So I click this, and this is my Z. There's two buttons here, one here and one in the front right here. Okay, so I click that. And then this is actually my crouch. This is the X that I was talking about. And you come to the side here. This is my pickaxe. This is my floor. And this is my pyramid. Right here. These three buttons all do stuff. Okay. Come to the top here. This, you push down to my marker. Scroll wheel down is reset. Scroll wheel up is to pick stuff up and use stuff. And you can actually move this right and left to do stuff. That is slot 2 and slot 4. So I actually, for 3 of my weapon slots or item slots, they are not on my keyboard. Z, 2, and 4 are all on the mouse. This is, in my opinion, the best gaming mouse. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I do recommend it. It's only $40 and it is amazing. It has a 26,000 DPI, which to my knowledge is the highest DPI you can get right now out of any mouse. But obviously here, I'm not going to read off every single one. I'll stop on one if you want to look and take a screenshot. There's that one. I use my edit as left shift because my pinky is always on it. To sprint, I just try to pull my pinky down to control. I'll just scroll through this real quick so you guys can get all your pictures or whatever. None of these really matter, but if you guys really want all of them, you can have them. Don't use, if you're playing a keyboard mouse, use scroll wheel reset. It's the best. You just scroll down and it resets. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Okay, almost there. Okay, that's the bottom. Okay, so to use scroll wheel reset, it is so you're going to want to have, obviously, where's that? You're going to have building edit left shift, but you're also going to have your second one as mouse wheel up or down. Okay. Then to reset building edit, you're also going to have that go the exact same direction as this one. Okay, and then now let me show you what that does. So when I do this and edit this, to reset this, you should look at a part of the wall, scroll down, reset. Which means I can do stuff like this. You can edit all these walls, and you can go, and you reset. That's how I reset so fast. Like on this stuff right here, that's how I reset so fast. But that should be all the keybind settings. We're going to go over here now. This is obviously, again, this is up to you guys. I don't know controller settings that well. So this is up to whatever you want to use. Obviously use Builder Pro. Don't use any of the other ones. Builder Pro is the best one. And then whatever you want. I mean, it's up to you guys, really. I have my settings, but like it's just they're not very good. You can see that I don't play claw. I don't do any of that cool stuff. And then obviously you have this. And then obviously you have your profile one. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, that should be pretty much all of the settings that I can really show you. If you have any other questions, don't forget to ask them down below. I'm more than happy to answer. But that should be it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm sorry about the posting. Remember, every Monday and Friday there should be a new video out. I'll give you good video ideas in the comments and stuff. Comment anything. I'm gonna answer. I love answering to you guys. I'm gonna keep getting better with the content as the subscribers come along. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thank you guys for watching so much, and peace out.